are probably wondering why I have big dreams in becoming a real estate agent, selling $1 million properties, podcast, X, Y, and Z. I'm sure you guys are a lot of curious, like, what made you want to do that? And honestly, my son, you guys, before I had my son, I was a fucking loser. I will admit that. I was a loser. I hated school in high school. I never went to high school. I hated reading. I hated homework. I never did my homework. I got kicked out of 4 different high schools, 3 different continuation schools, independent study. Like, I was bad. I was getting DUIs. I was bad. I was out here fighting men. Like, I was fighting people when I was pregnant. Like, the whole fucking 9. Like, I was really bad. But something just happened to me when I had my son. When I had my son, everything just fucking changed. Like, your mindset, everything changed. And at the time, we were living with my son's dad, and my son's dad was taking care of everything. Like, all of my bills, literally all of my bills, the apartment, literally everything. So then when me and his dad didn't work out, I was like, shit, I didn't have shit for myself, shit for me or for my son. So here I was leaving one situation and having to go back into a toxic, narcissistic, like really bad situation. And I just didn't want that for myself. I didn't want that for me or for my son. So I was like, man, I need to become something so I don't ever have to worry about depending on a man, or I have to worry about, I can't afford something or whatever the case is. So then I have to go back to one toxic relationship or another toxic family house or whatever the fucking case may be. I didn't want to do it anymore. And I've always had like a thought ever since I was little. I always knew I was going to be someone fucking big. At the time, I thought I was going to be a singer and actress until I recorded myself and heard exactly how the fuck I sounded. I was like, all right, God, maybe that's not for me. But every time I would like watch like Grammys or whatever the case is and hearing people's stories when they're getting the awards, and I would always cry. Like, I always felt it inside. I always knew that when I grow up, I'm going to be someone fucking big. And I've always knew that. I've always had that in my brain, in the back of my mind, every single day. I'm always like, it's always been in my brain since I was a kid. And those are people that are fucking usually gifted as shit. I'm the black sheep of my family. I don't really fuck with my family like that. My family don't fuck with me like that. So then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a fucking realtor. Like, I'm gonna make bank, I'm gonna make bread, I'm gonna call $1 million properties, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I have to do to make my dreams come true. So me and my kid can live comfortably. So we can do whatever the fuck we wanna do, go wherever the fuck we wanna go. I'm not saying like I grew up like poor or anything like that. I've always like had everything I needed in life and stuff like that. But when it came to me, it's like, not when it came to me, like my parents treated me any type of different way, but I got tired of only having like a $20 allowance when I was, like, and I could only do this, and my friends were able to do this, and they're giving each other like great gifts, and they're going here and they're going there, and I couldn't do a lot because my parents are too strict. If you have a Hispanic or Mexican household, they're fucking strict as fuck. And I was the only girl growing up. I had all boy cousins that were older than me, so literally I was the only girl. So